So when did you begin your tenure?
I got here in late February.
Okay. So how many games did you coach?
22.
What was the record?
I finished 9-13. We finished our last 8 games 6-2, and all of those 8 games were at home. 6 of those of which were against our main rival, the Mississippi Sea Wolves.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
What did you kind of want to instill in the team when you got here?
So there was a cultural shift that we needed to get on a winning format here. Everyone needed to be on the same page. Just getting the guys to commit to one another and buy into the team concept as much as possible was really what I was looking for right away. Obviously, hard work, right attitude, and stuff like that is all kind of goes hand in hand with that. But at the end of the day, it was just looking for them to commit to each other more than anything.
And you had just kind of finished playing, or?
So I was coaching at a college, Davenport University in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I was there for the duration of their season. We lost in playoffs to Adrian College, who won the national championship at that level. And then as soon as that happened, me and Don got in talks over that weekend, and things happened quick in this league. So
that's cool. Davenport's D3.
They are an NCAA Division II institute, and they are at the ACHA Division I level for hockey.
And you were the head coach there?
I was the assistant coach on the D1 team.
Nice. What are kind of your career aspirations? Where do you want to get to?
I'd like to build this into a place that guys want to come to play, especially at this level here. This is a place that is really special. I think that the more success we have here, you'll see more guys will frequently want to come down here. We'll have more success here in the future with such things. Personally, I'd like to build this as much as possible and see what can go from there.
So what do you think is the future? Are you trying to bring more college kids down or get some other minor league guys?
So this is a prospect league, so it is finding guys that are supposed to be getting in their first couple of years of pro hockey and seeing if they can grow to the East Coast League, AHL, and American League. Those are really the goals here. Southern Pro and East Coast League are 2 leagues that we really aspire to put our players into. So,
I had a couple kids I played with in high school kind of went that route, trying to play in the ECHL and stuff like that. So would those kids kind of be guys that might be candidates to play here?
Yep, exactly. So anyone that's got a junior hockey or college resume, depending on level and whatnot, resume does play a factor in this level. But we're looking for hard-working, high-character guys to come down here and play for us at the end of the day. So
they got the expansion stuff going on.
Yep, we do have an expansion draft coming up here. It'll probably come end at the end of our playoffs, which will be in 3 to 4 weeks or so, I'd imagine. So
you can protect a decent amount of players?
The rules are we should be able to protect 12. So we should have a 12-man protected list coming out here in the next couple of weeks, and then that'll kind of be the base of how we go forward with our core group here. So.
You think a lot of that core group is coming back next year?
Yeah, you'd like to think. You never know with how call-ups and whatnot work. A lot of guys will try to go to other leagues and other levels, so they're going to go to the tryout camps and those things. I'm going to help them get those opportunities. So, as much as you want to see those guys come back, you don't. It's both. It only helps this organization if we move more guys on to the next level, though. So it's all a give and take at that point. So
you want them to move on, but you also want them back, so scoring the goals.
Yeah. It becomes trust me, it's a tough dilemma to have, but it's also a good dilemma to have when you do have guys that are on call up, coming up and down comparatively to having a team that's never had that experience. So I think it's something going forward. We would like to have more guys with some higher level experience just to come in here. Brings a culture. It's easier to have a culture that way. They can kind of from the top down type of thing. So it all helps with having some exemplary veterans, and it's something that we're looking forward to having this coming season.
Cool. I got 2 more for you. What do you think was the biggest difference in the last 13 games or 22 games versus, I don't know, you weren't really here, but maybe the beginning of the season?
Yeah. So really, it comes down to hard work and commitment to each other, like I said earlier. These guys had a tough start to the year. I can't make any excuses for that, but I can say when I got here, we talked about having the right attitude at all times, controlling the things that we can control, and letting go of the things that we necessarily can't. And once you kind of have that attitude about things, it's a lot easier to play for the guys next to you, and that's what's really important here is playing for the guys in the locker room. So
it seems like they definitely did that
late
in the year. And then what do you want to just tell fans about year 2? Like, what should they be excited about, things like that?
Yeah, year 2, October's going to be here faster than you think. I can promise you that. The summer's going to go by quick, and we're going to be back in this barn here, and we're going to we're trying to be the toughest team in the South next year. That's one thing we're going to be It's not just it's a whole mantra thing. It's not just fighting. It's our entire team toughness will be up. And like I said, toughest team in the South is what we're going to be looking for next year. So expect to see that.